The wife just whispered something in her husband's ear. The husband jumped from a 100-meter-high building without hesitation, died on his 50th birthday. No one understands. A person who cherishes his body so much, how can you just jump off a building? Then the people remembered. It seems that her wife just whispered something in her ear. That's why I couldn't think of jumping off the building. In an instant, the wife became the murderer who instigated her husband to commit suicide. What did she say? The woman just looked at her husband's body calmly without saying a word, until the police arrested her for abetting murder. She didn't say a word to defend herself. In the interrogation room, the police asked her whether she had instigated her husband to commit suicide, but the woman said nothing. Instigating others to commit suicide will be sentenced to at least 3 years. That's all. Woman sentenced to 3 years in prison. On the other side, after the daughter held a funeral for her father, but I saw the live broadcasts of various online platforms on my housekeeper's phone. They were all discussing what her mother said. The husband who cherished his life chose to jump off the building. To know the truth, daughter visits mother in prison, and asked what the mother said to the father, but the mother told her daughter it was her father who didn't want to live anymore. But my daughter doesn't believe it at all. After all, my father usually pays attention to his health, and he loves his mother very much. Life is happy and fulfilling. There is no reason to choose suicide. But the mother hung up the phone. My daughter is now completely anxious. I lost 2 of my favorite people overnight. This double blow was unacceptable to her. Since then, mother no longer wants to accept visits from her daughter. 3 years have passed. My daughter is married. We are planning to hold a wedding at the hotel, although her mother was also released from prison. But because of my father's sudden death, the daughter always resented her mother. Her husband disagreed with her point of view. I think my mother-in-law must have something to hide, or maybe the death of her father-in-law was too much of a blow to her. That's why I don't want to say anything. Seeing my husband so considerate, the girl is very glad that she can meet her husband in this life. Otherwise she can't get out of the sadness. So she listened to her husband's words. I sent an invitation to my mother. The wedding scene the next day. My mother came to the wedding in morning clothes, as if it indicates that someone else is going to die. Her behavior. The guests immediately started talking about it. They all think that the mother is not satisfied with her current son-in-law. That's why I dressed like this on purpose. The son-in-law also thought that his mother-in-law didn't like him. So in front of the guests, he promised his mother, I will definitely treat her daughter well in the future. Never let her suffer. But the mother remained indifferent. Let the son-in-law come directly to her. Say you have something to say. As the mother and son-in-law were whispering, my daughter had a feeling something was going to happen. Immediately tell your husband not to listen to your mother. Unexpectedly, the next second, the husband looked at his wife in horror. Then he turned around and ran out. The girl realized something was wrong. I hurriedly chased after him, but when the girl arrives, the husband was already standing on the edge of the balcony. Then he jumped down without hesitation in front of her. When everyone rushed downstairs, the groom had no signs of life. Why did the groom jump off the building? Then the groom's family questioned. What did the woman say? Facing public accusations, the woman said it had nothing to do with her. It was the son-in-law who chose to jump off the building and commit suicide. At this moment, the girl was full of hatred towards her mother. After all, it was my mother's words. She destroyed the 2 most important men in her daughter's life. He even said that it had nothing to do with him. The daughter immediately questioned her mother. It's not enough that you killed my father, and you're going to hurt my husband. What did you tell them? The guests at this time also hated women very much.